So there's 2 points that I want to make in this video. If you've been in ADA for quite some time, which I'm sure a lot of people have, you've already made it through the hardest part of this. I've seen some people recently that have talked about, oh yeah, if things don't get better, if price doesn't start moving, I'm going to liquidate my bag. I think that's such a defeatist way to look at things. You have made it through the hardest part of a bear market cycle, right? If you don't believe me, look at this chart right here. If you held from late 2021 until the end of this last year, that is the hardest thing to do. A 90+% pullback, and you've held through that, you're there. You've already won. Okay. What you need to realize now is this is the boring, flat part of the year before a bull market cycle that isn't really that enjoyable. But at the same time, it's easy when you're not watching your bag dropping like we saw throughout the past year. Maybe this is your first bear market cycle. Maybe you're not familiar with how these times work, but ADA's gone through this before. Okay, BTC has gone through this before. The entire market has gone through these times, and this really isn't that bad. Really, if you consider with all the things going on in the world, with inflation and war abroad and uncertainty regarding regulation and all this stuff, times are really not that bad when it comes to prices. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is make sure you know what you hold. All right. If you're an ADA holder, there's something that drew you to this coin, this space in the first place. And I want you to look back at what the reason that was. Maybe it was just because of the price appreciation that you saw. Maybe it was because of the chart. That's fine. But what you need to look at is what's going on behind the scenes. I'm very much focused on projects that are building during this time, that are growing in adoption, that are preparing themselves for the future. And Cardano is doing just that. Okay. The chain is improving. It's getting better. TVL is on the rise. Speed is improving, right? The use case is improving. We're starting to see it having more interest in emerging sectors. Okay. There's all these things that Cardano has done during this market cycle that has bettered the infrastructure for this next market cycle, for the next bull market, right? And that's what I like to see at these times. So right now, prices kind of are what they are, but you should be paying attention to what's going on behind the scenes, the preparation that's being done for the next time that charts begin to get wild. And you see a bunch of people coming into crypto. And what you need to remember is that we're at basically the foot of this chart when it comes to mass adoption. Okay, we are considered the early adopters right now. 5% of the world is in crypto. It's a very small percentage. How fast do you think things go once you hit 10%, 15%, 20%? It begins to go parabolic. And when you see that capital flow in, charts begin to run wild. Those people are going to look for big opportunity. A lot of the big holders, big fintech people, they get into stuff that is what you'd consider blue chip crypto, stuff that's growing, stuff that's bettering itself. And I would argue that right now, when we look at the top coins in the space, ADA with Cardano is one of the ones that's doing that the most and doing it the best. So know what you hold, know that you won already, and just sit back, relax, do your due diligence, and just prepare yourself for the future, the coming years where we should see some great times ahead. I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Show your support below, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Take care.